Good afternoon, CJ101 students, and welcome to week 6. Most of you survived the midterm, and congratulations on that. Really pleased with some of the scores I saw. If you are not happy with your score and you want to take advantage of some what we call bonus points, because extra credit is not something we necessarily do in college, but I believe that bonus points are totally legit. And I have a unique assignment that folks that are willing can take advantage of this really wherever they live. If you're not in the Coos Bay area specifically, you can still do this. And it involves the following. You contact your non-emergency dispatch number for either your county sheriff or your local city police. And most of your police and sheriff departments have what they call ride-along programs, meaning that they do this as basically a creating goodwill gesture where they want to have a positive outreach with community members. And so you just ask them, can I do a ride-along? Do you have a ride-along program? And let them know you're a student taking a CJ class, and this would be of help to you. And most departments will do that. And then I have you do a 2-page reflection on that. So give me your best thoughtful, scholarly reflections on your experience of the ride-along. It needs to be for at least 4 hours, by the way. So do a 4-hour ride-along minimum. A lot of shifts are 12 hours. You don't need to do a full shift by any means. Take advantage of that. Let me know if you want to do that. Just send me an email, and then I will add whatever points you've earned onto the deficit of whatever assignments we feel is appropriate. So, all right, now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about week 6 and the readings. There's 2 issues involved this week. One is chapter 8. It's critical justice theory. It takes a look at the justice systems from what we call the critical theory lens. Critical theory is a broad, encompassing theory that gained traction back in the 1960s. I don't necessarily require that we write about it. There's 2 components of critical theory. One is it chooses to identify subgroups in any population based on race, sex, gender, ethnicity, etc. And it basically promotes the notion that depending on your identity group, there's an inherent unfairness in the models. And the model then, that whatever current model they're comparing to needs to be abolished and redone. It is based on Marxist ideology. And so if someone has an aversion toward Marxist, socialist, communist ideology, it can kind of be unsettling. Here at the college, we're not afraid to look at controversial issues. So certainly, by all means, take a look at that and just choose your own conclusions on that. My own research and my doctoral study has a component of critical theory in it called restorative justice. And there's certainly been more discussions, and it's been in the mainstream regarding how we can build a criminal justice system in America that's based more on a restorative model rather than just lock people up and have them serve their time. So just know that, sorry for the laughter in the background. So just know that chapter 8 is optional. I encourage you to read it, but we're not going to have a discussion assignment on that particular chapter. Chapter 9 is developmental theory. And developmental theory in criminal justice is really quite historic. It's been around a long time, and it also has its own controversies. But we do realize that just like other sciences, like psychology, there's developmental psychology. And so it's not unusual for us to say, well, is there such a thing as developmental criminal theory? And in fact, that has been in vogue for many, many decades. The debate around developmental theory is, are people trapped? Is their fate already determined? or can in fact people change their behaviors, you know, address their issues in the past, whether it's shame, family criminal behaviors by family members, etc., and can they move past it? Common thinking in today's criminal justice research is that yes, indeed, there's lots of different therapies, whether it's hypnotherapy, cognitive therapy, that help a person who maybe found themselves in, say, a family structure that had lots of crime, lots of criminal behavior, I should say, that they were able to then move through that. So that's the gist. Just kind of gave me that little warm up. We're back to the discussion boards. Both discussion questions are based more on developmental theory. And so choose which one you'd like to write about. Be sure and focus on using paragraphs this week so you have nice organized initial discussion posts. And then follow those instructions about follow-up, use of sources, and we should be good. So it's good to be back to the discussions, and I look forward to reading your discussions later this week. Thanks. Bye.